Good morning, everyone. All right, so we won't need any blocks today. Just come as you are. And here we go. All right, so I hope you all had an awesome weekend. It's Monday. We're setting our week with the best foot forward. And let's actually just come right into kneeling to start. Now, our practice is going to be flow-based. I think I want to say it's vinyasa style today, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. All right, so just close your eyes. Now we're sitting on the heels, but if that's uncomfortable for you, just separate the feet. You can always sit with the block between the heels. And sit up nice and tall. You can feel the lengthening of your spine. And as you inhale, feel the space of the torso expand in all the different directions. Big exhale. Good. A big breath in. And breath out. Good. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Just give yourself a moment to adjust after those clearing breaths. Now, if you're practicing with us first thing in the morning, it's really important to just let that energy pass through your body. Clearing the slate. Now, for those of you who are in Ottawa this morning, the wind is picking up. It is the night after the full moon, which is a big change of energy in our system. It's time for regrowth, renewal. Everything springs up in this time of the year, and everything seems to be more, just like things are looking up. So with that energy in mind, I want you to take that in your next inhale. Pull it into your body. Let it land, hold for a moment, and exhale any stale energy you're holding on to. And what's really cool is you could do that all the time. You can always welcome new energy and expel stale. Practicing all the time. All right. Now I'm going to just turn this way so that I can come onto the top of my space. And let's reach the arms up over your head. Big, big stretch. Now the first couple sets, let's interlace the fingers, release the index finger, right thumb over left, and just stretch up and over to the side. Good, and then inhale up to the center, exhale up and over, change the cross of the thumbs as well. To the left. Yeah. And now come back up to the center. Bend the elbows. Grab for the opposite forearms. Feel the lift of the elbows. Then come back over to the right again. Try to keep that nice long neck. The arms might be just a little bit either in line with your ears or just a little behind the ears. Good. Inhale back up to center. And exhale up and over in the opposite direction. Good. Breathe deeply into your right side. And release. Come back to center. All right, now curl your toes under, flick the baby toes under, so they're like the last one here. You might need to take your feet out wider and just play with the position. So here's where you can stay the entire time. We're gonna be doing some toe movement just like this, an ankle flexion. You can keep your hands on the floor the entire time, or you could play with just slowly elevating the hands up the legs. You could use a wall, whatever you need, or you could bring your hands in front of your heart. All right, so slowly start to just play with lifting the knees. Fingers can stay on the mat the entire time if you need to. And then start to play with growing taller. Maybe using a wall, a block or two, toe stand. Now, the arms will reach up. Focus your eyes. Option to grab for the opposite elbows that you just did. Sit up, lift, lengthen. Whoop. And if you fall, cool. Let yourself fall, right? Sometimes that's the best part of learning is when we fall. All right, take a breath in. Exhale, come up just a couple inches. Good, breathe in. Exhale up just above your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale all the way up to standing. Ooh. Good, and release. Good morning, ankles. Roll them out. Now come up to the first 1/3 of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Get nice and long through your sides. Exhale to fold forward. We'll do a few half sun salutations just to get the blood flow moving. Inhale, stretch your chest. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach all the way up. Rise up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Feel the entire backside light up as you pull the chest forward. Squeeze through the sit bones. Fold in, exhale. Inhale, rise. You can have the knees bent. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Good. Big breath in, reach. Exhale to fold. Hands to the earth. Now separate your feet just a little bit wider, maybe hip width distance or so. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Powerful pose or chair pose. Good. Sit back into the hips and just flirt a little bit with your balance. So maybe you're coming forward, coming back, off to the side. Find your stability. Get a little bit lower. Pull your shins back. Draw the hips back. Good. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Bow, exhale. Good. Now inhale, reach, come right up. Now this time rise up onto your toes. Reach up. Good. Keep lifting high onto the balls of your feet. Arms could come parallel to the floor if that helps to counter your balance. And start to lower your knees, but keep the heels lifted high. Awkward pose. Good. Hug the thighs. Get really strong in the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, get a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Good. Come right into toe stand now. Keep reaching, reaching. Take an inhale. Exhale to fold. Now interlace your hands behind you. Take a breath in to stretch the chest. Exhale, bow over your legs. Now, if you're hypermobile in the joints, especially your elbows, this will feel better to bend the elbows. Good. Keep lifting the bum bones up high. Transfer the weight into the balls of your feet. One more breath in. Big breath out. Good. Hands can come back down to the mat. Come up onto your toes. Lift up high, high, high. Good. Let's drop the hips down nice and low. Come into your toe stand. Again, always nice option to keep your fingertips on your yoga mat the entire time. Or you could start to play with finding balance. Lock your eyes on something that isn't moving. Hands could come in front of your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, come up just a couple inches. Good. Breathe in. Exhale up above the knees. Inhale. Exhale all the way up. Reach up. Good. Heels can come down. Exhale, fold forward. Excellent. Take a breath in. Lengthen. Hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot. Take your right foot out a little bit wider. Drop the hips down low. Upward dog through the chest. Yeah, nice full breath in. Breath out. Good. Flatten the palms if you were tenting the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Keep pressing the hands down and forward. Lift your hips up and back. One more breath in. Big breath out. Good. Step the right foot beside your right baby finger. And then the left foot beside your left baby finger. Active squat. Get down into the hips. Reach your arms forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Come right up. Pull the arms in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And hands on the mat. Right foot steps back. Come into that deep lunge. Drop the hips. Upward dog sensation in the chest. Feel the flow of your breathing. Good. Curl the back toes under. Lift your hips. Downward dog. Now, every space that we take, every shape that we take is a container for our breath. And that's so important here. See how you can deepen the breathing in this semi-inversion. How does this feel to breathe? Can you breathe into the diaphragm? Push it into the pelvis. Push it into the sit bones. Good. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step it beside your left baby finger. Right foot up beside right baby finger. Sit your hips down. Reach your arms forward. Active squat. Knees are pressing out. Take a breath in. Exhale, squeeze up. Inhale, reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to the mat. Right foot steps back. Drop the knee. Open the chest. Good. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right foot forward. Drop the knee. Good. Exhale, step forward, active squat. Drop the hips down, reach the arms forward, big inhale. Exhale, come on up. Adding on from there. Inhale to reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And hands to the mat, step back, left foot, stay in that lunge position. Good. Now right foot back, high plank. Come down, chaturanga. Back up to high plank. Drop your elbows and your knees. Pull your chest forward, come into upward dog, upward dog. Lift your hips, downward dog. Good. Long inhale. Long exhale. Your left foot beside left baby finger. Right foot beside right. Active squat. Get low. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull up. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen, drop your hips. Step back, right foot. Then the left. High plank, take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Push back up, high plank. Lower elbows and knees. Pull your chest forward, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward dog. Take 3 breaths, nice and long. Hide your heels behind your ankles. Turn your inner thighs to face the wall behind you. Good. Give yourself 3 more big breaths. 2 more breaths. All right. Look to your hands. Step your feet to the outsides of your hands. Drop the hips down low, low squat. Keep pressing the elbows into the knees. Lift through the chest. Big inhale. Exhale to activate through the glutes. Reach your arms forward. Just come up 3 inches. Take an inhale. Exhale above the knee. Big breath in. Exhale all the way up. Good. All right, now narrow your stance so your feet are hip width distance apart. If we come too close together with the toes to touch, it's really hard to balance for most people. So come to hip width distance, and a good way to assess that is if we look down at our feet, the outside edges of our feet should line up with the outer sides of our hips. So have a look at that. Hands will come over your head. Reach up, take a breath in. Now bend the knees. Transfer the weight into your right foot. Right foot. Lift the left foot up to hover. Good. And then switch. Set the left foot down, right foot. Find the balance. Feel this in your ankles. Feel this in the strengthening of your feet. Good. Right foot down. Left up. Breathe. And then sit down, get it a little lower. Transfer the weight. Right foot up. Open through the chest. Good. Now this time, with the right foot down, lift the left leg. Lift the knee up a little higher. Lean forward. Use this to counter your balance as you stretch the leg out behind you. Step back, crescent lunge. Scissor your hips, right hip back, left hip forward. It's like you're scrubbing the floor with your heel. Contain the ribs from flaring open. Take a big inhale. Exhale to lean forward. Lean, lean, lean. Feel this as that counterbalance. Same way we came in is the same way we're going to move out. So pull the left knee in. Find the balance. Get low into the squat. Try not to straighten your legs. Transfer the weight into your left foot. Pick up your right foot. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lean, lean, lean. Reach. Now step back. Lift up. So we use the balance in the torso to get longer and softer in the back leg. Keep the breath flowing. Can you feel for pulling the inner thighs closer together? Good. One more breath in. Relax the shoulders if they're starting to tense up. Exhale to lean forward. Transfer the weight into your left foot. Use the torso to kind of help pull that weight forward. Knee into chest. Take a breath in. Exhale to land. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace the hands. Left thumb over right this time. Fold forward. Now, be realistic here. Make space for your body to fold over your legs. If you have to make extra space, maybe you got boobs in the way here, ribs in the way, take the feet wider. Breathe into the chest. Bend the elbows. Nod your head, yes and no. Good. Let the hands be free. Inhale, stretch your chest forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll up. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder roll at the top. All right, so bend the knees. You could take the feet a little closer together if they widened apart. Reach your arms up, pick up your left knee. So we're in that nice low squat, but with the left foot floating. Lean the weight forward, already been here. Step back, crescent lunge. Nice soft landing. Inhale, reach. Exhale to sink down. Now what's going on here in the ribs? Are they flaring open? Pull the ribs in, but still find the potential to maximize your breathing into your body. Good. Open up, warrior two. Good. Dig your right heel into the mat so much that it feels like you're trying to engage the hamstrings. Then at the same time, press into the outer edge of your left foot. Feel the arch lift off the floor. Good. Breathe deep. Now interlace your hands behind you. Pin that back heel in. You could even turn the foot in ever so slightly. Exhale, fold into humbled warrior. Now watch what happens to your body here as you fold forward. The right hip keeps kicking out to the right. Pull it back in. Draw the right hip underneath your body. Feel your right hamstring engage. Good, now look at your left foot again. Notice what's going on there. Is it collapsing? Get strong. Get strong into your left foot. Good, give yourself a couple more breaths here. You guys got this. Good. All right, hands can come back down to your mat. Take a long, low lunge. So we're still in this humbled warrior shape. Keep pulling right hip back. Get really engaged through that thigh, that hamstring on the right side. Good. All right, now walk your hands to frame, to come to the inside of your right foot. Step your left foot to the outside of your left baby finger. Drop your hips down low, active squat. Exhale, rise up. Whew. Take a big inhale. Now exhale, sit low. Good. You can transfer the weight into your left foot this time. Lean forward, lean forward. Use the hands as leverage to really balance yourself. Step lightly, crescent lunge. Inhale to reach. Exhale, sink down. Take a wider stance if you need to. Breathe. So the funny thing about our brains is that they're so freaking smart that they will convince us that we're incapable of doing these movements, when really it's just the next breath that we need to carry us into the next shape. Good. You guys have the potential to do anything here. All right. Open up, warrior two. Reach through the fingertips. Get strong in the legs. See what's going on with the front knee. You can see your big toe on the inside of the knee. Good. Back leg is strong. Now interlace the hands behind you. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold, fold. Yeah, humbled warrior. Now see that left hip? It's kicking out to the left. Pull it back under. Pull it back under your hips. Get stronger in the back foot. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Left heel scrubbing the floor. Pull it back towards the center of the body. Good. Release your fingertips. Take a long, low lunge. So the hands are maybe off your mat, maybe on the right corner of your mat. Keep pulling left hip back underneath you. Breathe. Good. Okay, now hands come to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe the left foot over to the side so you have more space. And then step the right foot to the outside of your right baby finger. Sit down low. Reach your arms forward. Take a breath in. Exhale. Pull up. Good. All right. Now the next movement we're going to come into is tree pose. And tree, let's take your right hand, pull the right foot up. Get into like your best ego-driven tree pose. So like whatever tree makes you feel so good, you're like, my heel's all the way up there. You know, I don't have to do much. It's just hanging out and I'm so good. Feel that right here. Got this. Bam, tree pose. That's how you want to feel in this one. Keep lifting up. Hands can come in front of your chest or wherever you want to put them, whatever makes you feel the best in this tree. Because you got maybe a little traction with the pant leg or your thigh and your foot's up there. Okay, ready? Okay, keep your eyes steady. Keep your leg high wherever it is, and just let the foot come off. Hold your knee up. Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, right? It's kind of interesting to see how we need to like rebalance. Breathe. And now let your foot land where it really needs to go. Above or below the knee. Land. Breathe. Slow it down. And just check yourself here. Nice long breath. Maybe you could even smile while you're here. And as you press the leg into your foot, there's a better connection, a more natural connection. Yeah. All right, bring the knee forward, float your foot down. Now you can use that actually in anything in life, in any relationship, right? So bring your left knee up. Let's do this again. Ego, yo, what's up? Me, you, me. We're buddies. Okay, so pull it up as high as you can. I feel so good here. Look at, I'm like the best yogi in town because I could do it so high. And then you reach. And this is just like solid. I feel like, well, I wouldn't say solid, but it's like I had a little help, but I feel good. It's all ego here. It's your ego lifting you up. Reach. Oh, a little faltering, a little waving maybe. Good. Okay, now float it. Float the foot. Float it. Keep it up. See how many more muscles need to turn on to support the knee from falling. Float it there. Engage the right hip. Now, land where you naturally can go. Keep lifting out of your standing hip. Stay strong. Pull the left knee back. You still have that nice connection. It's definitely a more connected feeling to your inner self. Stable, maybe wavering in a wind. But it's the real, authentic piece of you. Okay, bring your knee forward. Float your foot down. Sway your hips. Roll out your ankles. And let's come right back to the top of your space. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Come up high onto your toes. You should feel pretty warmed up now. Exhale, start to bend the knees. Come into awkward pose. Good. And then lower below the knees. Get strong through the thighs. And then start to come into toe stand. Good. Drop the heels. Whoops. Heels will come down. Reaching forward. Make space for your seat. Come all the way down. And onto your back. Hug it out. 2 back bends of your choice. Maybe coming into 2 bridges. You could do 2 wheels or a combination of both. 1 bridge, 1 wheel. That's what I'm going to do today. So if you want to follow with me, you can. If you know how to do wheel, I encourage you to pop right into it. All right, so walk the heels in close to your tush. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Take a breath in. Exhale, press your hips up to the ceiling. Option to walk the shoulder blades underneath your body, or you could keep the palms turned up to the sky. Good. Now, naturally, the more dominant muscles will kick in, so the toes will want to turn out. Keep the toes straight ahead. Good. Press your hip bones higher, drop the navel to the spine. Now lift up onto your toes and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Big breath in and a breath out. Now the second set, option to come into bridge, or, which is the pose we were just in, or you could come into wheel. Set it up, hands will come beside your ears, fingertips point towards your shoulders, elbows are really close to, or they're like chaturanga elbows here. So take a big inhale. Exhale, come all the way up, your version. Whatever you want to do here, bridge, wheel. And again, just notice what's happening to the toes. Are they turning out? Turn them back in. Lift through the hip bones. And if you are in wheel, lengthen your tailbone as well, just as you would in bridge pose. Can you take deeper breaths? Full of energy. Waking up to the potential of your day. Chin comes to chest. Lower yourself into bridge if you're in wheel. And then come all the way down. Take your feet mat width distance. Let the knees come together. Resting pose. All right, make your way into your favorite twist. So whatever you like to do. If you're not quite sure, slide your hips over to your left and let your knees fall to the right. All right, knees come back up to center. Shimmy your hips to your right. Pull knees to the chest and let them fall to your left. Use this as a time to just readjust through the spine. All right, come back to center. Square off your hips. You can take resting pose or stretch your legs all the way out and make your way into Shavasana. If you have the time this morning to rest longer, please do. There's some time that we need for our bodies to restore and reintegrate into the day. You just did a lot of work, so take your time. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. And you deserve this. You deserve that energy, that light in your body. Have a wonderful day. From my heart to yours. Namaste.